Hey folks, BrickSidious back here with another video showing off one of my custom builds. We all know that classic Cloud City is Lego Star Wars Holy Grail, but it's unaffordable for 99.9% of us out there. So rather than looking for, like garage sale 1 in a million finds, I just thought one weekend, heck, let me just build it with my spare parts. It's an old set, so it uses a lot of simple build techniques and elements, so let's see what I have at home. And then first step, of course, is going to BrickLink, printing out the parts list, and then just diving into the bins and seeing what I already have. The challenging thing with this set is it uses some elements that are no longer in production, and of course it uses the old kind of, I think, ugly, like brownish gray pieces. So I just decided, I don't have a lot of those, so I just decided to switch to bluish gray, bluish dark gray for the rest of the build. And then, looking at to see what else was missing. That there are some elements that are really expensive to acquire on BrickLink, so what substitutes can I do instead? Like, for example, the landing pad, which goes behind the build, but for my workbench, I'll just put it over here. I don't have the space. These light gray sections are supposed to be curved, right, like with the little landing strip lights here. But those pieces are like $8 each, or maybe even more, I forget. So hey, we're gonna have a square landing pad, and we're gonna deal with it. Also, the funny thing with this set is it used bricks as the base plate rather than plates. So that makes it quite a sturdy build, but it's kind of rare that you would have these big 8x16 even bigger bricks lying around. So I had to buy some of those, or what I did in some cases, you can see here, I just got 3 plates and connected them together into a brick. You're totally not noticeable from the outside, and it gets the job done for free. Like, I did not know too much about this set before I started, parting it out, and yeah, of course, laser printer at work, got the instructions here. It's very nice instructions, like no errors and very clear. And this set has a bunch of interactive playability features. Of course, lowering Han into the carbon freezing chamber, and I have Han as a popsicle here, but I still have to get his figure. I think it's about $40 used on BrickLink, so I'm keeping my eye out. This, of course, is not a real Boba Fett. It's a reproduction or a bootleg I got like 10 years ago for like $10. Now even the reproductions are really expensive. And then down here, this is an authentic Stormtrooper and an authentic Vader from the set, because those are pretty cheap to get, $5, $8 each used. And then Leia is so it kind of looks similar to Cloud City Leia. It's like a custom that I found a guy online with a coupon code, maybe about $20-25. Same thing with Lando. If you have the 20th anniversary special Lando, I forget what set he came in, but you can use that for Cloud City Lando, but then you have to deal with, like, the 20th anniversary on the back. So this guy is also a custom Lando from the same seller that I got Leia. And then lastly, Luke, a very expensive figure for a real one, and yeah, this again is a reproduction. So yeah, still waiting on Han, who's a thawed version. Hopefully I can get him in the next year. But yeah, so you can see I've substituted some parts here for ones that are kind of expensive to acquire, like these gray worm gears. They're supposed to be white. I can live with that instead of paying another $10-12. And then these funny circular tiles here with, like, kind of like a industrial finish on them. They're rather expensive. I think they're only used in 2 sets in history. So what I did was I got regular black circular tiles and printed out the picture of what the tile is on with paper, and I was just hoping I got the size right, and then I just glued it onto the tile. Yeah, pretty hacky, but you know, from far away it looks kind of cool. And of course my cutting job was really bad, not circular. I should have asked my kids for help. Yeah, other than that, yeah, the set has some cool features. Yeah, you know, like in the duel with Vader and Luke, you know, parts of the building fall off, and yeah, you know, Luke can get blown out the window here, which is interesting. It's like the TIE Fighter, the TIE Fighter windscreen. And fortunately, I had some of those, but they're pretty cheap because they came in the mass-produced TIE Fighter set. And then what this post does is like a drawbridge that kind of opens the main door to welcome the crew to Cloud City. And I'd probably gonna screw that up here, but I'm not gonna break it. Yeah, so that's the main build. Yeah, some of these trans bright neon orange elements I didn't have at home. Yeah, those are kind of rare, you know, from like the 90s. It was cool to pick those up. And yeah, so I have no idea why Lego just had a giant landing pad here with Cloud City. It takes up a lot of space. I'm just assuming that they expected you to buy the Slave One to land on it, you know, to kind of complete the set. But the scale is not quite right, as you can tell. Though this Slave One is really cool set. Again, for the age, the amount of interactive features in it is amazing. Yeah, it has like a missile shooter. It has, yeah, let me see if I can open it here. Yeah, one of these big, you know, torpedoes almost. And then, you know, it had the cockpit. You can see, well, like Dengar's in there, not Boba Fett. I put all my expensive minifigures in like a storage elsewhere. I can show you them in another video, but you can see because of the gravity, like, you know, as the ship moves, like Dengar stays vertical. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's these ports here that have missiles, I believe. Yeah, so those can come out, and you know, you can fire those away. It is a little fragile though. Yeah, like putting some of these hatches back, you need 2 hands, so I'm not going to try it now. Then yeah, you stash the blasters in here, and then you can also drop bombs. Where's the button to do that? But there, yeah, you know, there's these little trans pieces that come out of the bomb bay that when you press a button, it activates. Maybe it's this one here. Oh no, this thing is to shoot the missile out. So pew. Very pew-pewable. And then down here is the hatch where, again, Frozen Han is in storage, you know, going back to Tatooine. So, yeah, and I think in general, I paid maybe $70, I think, for minifigs plus bricklink parts in total. You know, comparing that to what is it, like an authentic use set's maybe $2,000 USD. So I'll take that. Yeah, of course, yeah. I find I have a lot of fun, you know, building a set from scratch, rather than you know, like keeping hunting online to try to find a deal, and then still pay, you know, getting a Cloud City for like $1,500 would be a great deal, but that's $1,500 that I'm not spending on something else. So. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Maybe it'll inspire you to give it a try, and yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions for part substitutions I use that maybe I could have done a better job here or there. But yeah, thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. May the Force be with you.